Hey, it's Rick here, and by request, a couple of you guys have asked me to do a what is on my iPhone video, and I've held off for a little bit just because I've been focused on doing some reviews and then also trying to catch up on playing some games here, but finally getting around to it. In the future, I'll be doing this through Reflection, which is basically a screen reflector application that sits on my Mac and also allows me to capture it from my iPhone. So it'll be a much better experience for you guys watching the video. So hopefully the quality is good enough just pointing a camera at my phone for this time. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on this video because I do have a lot of stuff that I could potentially show you. So we'll save some of it for next time. But what I will say is, as we start off kind of on my home screen here, really I haven't changed a whole heck of a lot. There's not a whole lot of rhyme or reason to the way I've set things up here. I do have a YouTube folder here, and some of you have caught on and say, why do you have two YouTube apps? Well, basically, one of them is the official YouTube app, and before they updated it, I didn't really like it all that much. So remember, if you go to a web page, you can kind of set a shortcut or a bookmark that sits on your phone as a web app. And so that's what I did here. So that's why you see two there. Other than that, Game Center, Passbook, Google Maps, of course, my phone, my mail, Safari, and music. Where pretty much all my other stuff lives here is in these folders. And as I said, some of this, there's really not a whole heck of a lot of rhyme or reason to it. I've got an entertainment folder. And underneath this folder, you're going to find some different stuff. Star Wars sound effects, HBO Go, DirecTV. Of course, Xbox Smart Glass, Disney fan, so a Disney Park app, Cartoon Network, and The Daily Show. I've got a finance folder with some finance and bill pay stuff there, a lifestyle folder for eBay, Amazon, the Apple Store, GameStop. I've got some other apps that I probably get around to deleting because things like Amazon Price Check I really don't use all that often, Etsy, Target, Fandango, Eventbrite, Starbucks. And then Food 52, which is a holiday planning meal app, which probably belongs under my food folder here. Social, LinkedIn, Facebook, Google+, Tweetbot, which is my Twitter app that I use on my phone all the time. Love that app. Tout, Skype, Foursquare, Vimeo, Find Friends, Yelp, Pinterest, and then Pages. So we get into the games. Basically every single version of Angry Birds, Angry Birds Season, Angry Bird Rio, Angry Bird Space, Angry Bird Star Wars, Bad Piggies, Fruit Ninja, Cut the Rope, Peggle, Temple Run, Letterpress, and then Bastion. And that game I kind of keep on my phone just to show people. I really play it on the iPad, not on my phone, but it's such a beautiful game. If you haven't checked it out, by all means, check it out. It's a great game that was on Xbox Live, and it's made its way over to iOS, and it works really, really well. Some other games here, Space Invaders Infinity, Coin Drop, You Don't Know Jack, which is kind of a funny trivia game, but maybe not appropriate for all ages. Coco Loco, Draw Some, Cut the Rope, Chicken Balls, which is kind of an Angry Birds clone, but it has a different spin to it. So it's not a total ripoff, and it's actually a lot of fun. Where's My Water, Words with Friends, what I'm completely addicted to as of late, and I play this mainly on my iPad, Minecraft Pocket Edition, Spell Tower, and then Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2, which, by the way, if you get an iOS device this Christmas or this holiday season, stay tuned because depending on when you're watching this video, it may have already happened. So sorry about that if you're missing out. But if you haven't gotten a code yet for this, on December 25th, Pacific time, sometime during Christmas Day, I've got a handful of codes to give away for Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2. So if you get an iOS device, stay tuned to my Twitter feed. I'll be handing out a number of codes on a first-come, first-served basis, so you'll have a game to go with your device that maybe you get this holiday season. Some other games here, Amazing Breaker, Slingo, video poker app, all the Skylander games, so Skylander Cloud Patrol, as well as Skylander Battlegrounds, which is a lot of fun. And again, I play that mainly on my iPad. Dragonville, A Guide for Dragonville, Little Masters, Temple Run, Walking Dead, Pinball Arcade, and Xenoforms. Business folder, a bunch of job apps, so Job Search, Career Builder, Monster, Dice, things like that. Always keeping my eyes open there. Photography folder. So I've got Instagram, Hipstamatic, Incredibooth, iPhoto, iMovie, Halftone, and Pocket Booth. I've got a music folder that has some voice recorders in here, some other things as well, deadmau5, Pandora. I think somewhere on here I have iHeartRadio. Under books, I've got a Kindle app. I've got a couple of Bibles, church app, a Star Wars book that I've got on here as well. Of course, iBooks is in there as well. Under news, I've got Joystick, G4, IGN, Gamefly, and Gadget. A couple of wrestling apps, both for Impact Wrestling as well as WWE, and a Reddit app. Under utilities, Speed Test, as well as a couple other things, including the Hue app for my lighting in my home. Got another entertainment app with Adam Carolla, Action Movie, Vivo, Justin TV, Ustream, Livestream, and the Electric Play, which, by the way, if you're into video game videos and news and stuff like that, check out the Electric Play. Victor Lucas, those guys are great. Travel folder with Southwest Airlines and a few other things in there. And then finally a food folder with a couple of food apps in there. That's really it. Took about 6 minutes to do this video, a little bit longer than what I would have liked. So hopefully you hung in there. And if you want to see more of this style of videos, let me know. Give me a thumbs up or leave a comment down below. I can try to break these things down as needed, maybe do some reviews on some of these apps in the future. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys later. Take care, everybody, and have fun.